The civil authorities have issued a law enforcement warning for the following counties: Ingham, Clinton, and Eden. Effective from 6:19 a.m. until 6:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Lansing Police Department. There has been an unusual and alarming increase in violence in the city of Lansing. Reports have come in about attacks caused by many civilians in the area, including fatal attacks. Riots and looting have occurred as a result of this case of mass hysteria. While it is currently unknown what is causing this phenomena, residents that live within the counties mentioned are ordered to not approach the city of Lansing for any reason. Doing so may cause serious injury or death. Investigation is currently undergoing to determine the cause of this wave of violence. Do not participate in the riots. You will be arrested without question. Please refrain from approaching the city for any reason. The civil authorities have issued a law enforcement warning for the following counties: Ingham, Clinton, Eden, Ionia, and Shiawassee. Effective from 6:41 a.m. until 6:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Lansing Police Department. The wave of violence that suddenly began in the city of Lansing has worsened. This wave has spread into the counties of Ionia and Shiawassee. Despite attempts to prevent the spreading of violence, these counties have suffered massive damage and many civilians have been injured or killed as a result. Further investigation is needed to determine the cause of this situation. The civilians that are participating in this event are said to be within the ages of 16 to 35. Many reports have come in about these civilians possessing certain characteristics that are distinguishing them from those not participating in the violence. However, this cannot be confirmed at this time. Due to many police officers that are within the city, law enforcement responses are now beginning to slow exponentially. Please remain indoors to avoid being attacked by the civilians. Remain tuned in to follow all updates that pertain to this ongoing situation. The civil authorities have issued a civil emergency message for the following areas: Southern Michigan and Central Michigan. Effective from 7:12 a.m. until 7:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Michigan State Police, Emergency Management and Homeland Security Division. The wave of violence has spread to all counties situated within the central and southern portions of Michigan. All those participating in violent acts throughout these areas have not been confirmed to be capable of being distinguished from those that are not involved in this crime wave. The attackers can be identified by the following characteristics: pink or magenta-colored irises and pupils, visible veins, bright red skin, and aggression to those not affected by this event. There has been no advancements to determine the cause of this event or how it continues past affected areas. Those that are not affected by this phenomenon are ordered to shelter in place immediately and to not go outside for any reason. Ensure your survival and defend yourself to the best of your ability should any attacking civilians enter your residence. Activations of the emergency alert system will continue despite the ongoing situation at hand. The civil authorities have issued an administrative message for the following areas: Southern Michigan and Central Michigan. Effective from 10:20 a.m. until 10:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Michigan State Police, Emergency Management and Homeland Security Division. Investigation has now confirmed the cause of the violent outbreak occurring in Michigan. The cause of this event has been revealed to be a female adult spirit that causes uncontrollable acts of violence to those that have been affected. All efforts to regress the affected civilians to normal has ended in failure. This spirit, named Valentix, is causing more civilians to be affected by her presence. Valentix cannot be seen by humans, and is only visible per her request. Valentix is causing more damage to the areas mentioned and is mysteriously attacking civilians that are in a relationship. The exact reason for her behavior is unknown. Efforts are currently ongoing to end this event before it escalates further. If you see Valentix, do not approach her at all costs. Should you do so, you will be affected by her presence. Please remain indoors until this situation has been resolved. The civil authorities have issued an administrative message for the following areas: Southern Michigan and Central Michigan. Effective from 11:11 a.m. until 12:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Michigan State Police, Emergency Management and Homeland Security Division. This is an all-clear message. The wave of violence that has occurred as a result of Valentix is now over. Valentix has decided to return those who were affected by her presence to normal and has revived those that were killed as a result of this event. Valentix is no longer considered a threat to human life. It is now safe to exit your homes at this time. However, there is massive damage across the warned areas, and it is recommended to not go outside until cleaning efforts are completed. Normal programming will now resume at this time.